Hi, we're back. We're going to talk about outrageous reasons for shirking
They're
off work
really
today.
anticlimactic, actually. I've just read them and I'm disappointed.
Yeah. I can't come in today. My dog farted.
It's very similar to that. Here they are from the
My dog
Telegraph
farts a lot, and he farted
website.
5 times today. It's bad luck. I can't make it in. Sorry, boss.
It says, I've accidentally locked myself in the bathroom and I'm having to wait until someone with a key to the house can come round to let me out.
Really? Does that work?
Well, I assume you lock yourself in the bathroom every time you go in the bathroom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm not sure how you
But maybe
can...
you have maybe it's like a system in certain houses where it's like, yeah, I lock the bathroom door. There's no way for me to unlock it, but I always have a buddy that can unlock it for me. Whether that be your dad or your mom or cousin or
I can
roommate.
understand if you're living in a house where the lock has fallen off or something like that.
Yeah.
But actually, do you reckon people have died because they locked themselves in the bathroom and then suddenly, oh my god, it's like a new horror story. And they go to the handle and the handle breaks, okay, and they can't get out of that bathroom, and you know they haven't got their phone in there because they
never
just
get
went
out.
in there for a poop, and
they die in there.
And they die in there. The whole
like,
time they're thinking, why did I
years
even lock
later,
the door?
Somebody comes along and they're like, hey, what's going on here? And then they see like, oh shit, somebody died in the crapper.
It might not even be that much
Advanced
time.
rigor mortis and all that. They've been dead for a long time.
Oh, I bet that happens.
Here?
I bet more
It's a
people
mystery.
die from locking themselves in the bathroom than are killed by sharks or something.
I wonder.
Yeah,
That kind of reminds me of... Have you ever seen that documentary about that woman who died in her apartment? And she was dead for like 3 years before anybody found her?
And she was still watching television.
And the TV was still on? That was the fucking creepiest shit. Like, I can just about handle somebody dying and being dead for 3 years or whatever, but when the TV is on and like you think over the past 3 years, like all the stuff that would have been on TV, that creeped me the fuck out actually. I just thought, and like her heaters were still on and stuff, like, oh man.
Yeah, I think no one noticed until her bank ran out of money to pay her bills.
Yeah.
And so I guess everything, the rent was ticking over on direct debit, the gas and electricity were ticking by, everything was just ticking over, and her, bank account was just slowly ticking down. Man, that is pretty spooky.
That's fucked up, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
That like almost traumatized me. Oh shit, I just died. Fuck, I was doing really well there too, actually.
I think there's lots of stories like that that's spooky. I think the spookiest thing is that we can exist in such a... Oh, that's my phone ringing. Don't worry about that.
What was that?
It's just my phone. Can you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
it? Okay,
Somebody sending you like a sext or something.
I'm not going to answer it.
Hey, big boy. Happy Monday morning. Wogan's dead.
I put it on silent, but it's clearly like...
And I feel bad for saying that now. I hope you forgive me, actually. I don't mean to say it like so dismissively. I mean... just like Wogan's dead, because obviously I was also a fan of Terry Wogan. Maybe not as much as you, maybe not to the point where I'm depressed about it or whatever, but it's not really nice, is it, to actually make jokes about somebody.
I don't mind. It's not, I don't mind, it's fine. Don't worry, I know you don't mean it.
No.
Number 2, I've accidentally sent my my work uniform to the charity shop, so I need to go and buy it back. That's an excuse for having a sick day.
That's an app. Does that work?
Well, surely you'd be in after lunch if that's all you had to do, though.
Yeah.
And that would be a good
or
story
like,
to tell your
you
friends.
could probably just turn up without your uniform for once, I would have thought. Like.
I reckon that's happened, right? Before.
Okay, put yourself on the other side of this, though. You're a boss, right?
Yeah.
What kind of boss would you be? Like, I don't know. The type of person I am, sometimes I get sick of people, and honestly, if somebody called in sick, I'd be like happy. Be like, oh good, I don't have to see him again today.
I know how you feel.
You know?
That's not something that's happened to me before.
Oh yeah, I suppose you are a boss. I keep forgetting.
I'm
like trying to think myself. Like I could be a boss, but I just don't want to hire anyone. I just don't really want to be around people. Just like, you know what I mean?
I don't think I'm a very good boss. I think I'm too pessimistic and downbeat.
Yeah.
You know, Terps is much better. He's very upbeat and happy and kind of inspirational. Yes, come on, let's do this. I don't know. I'm not a good motivator of people particularly. I don't think. I'd like
I
to
don't
try.
know.
and-
You,
I'd like to think I work.
you're like you're a bit like the Emperor on Star Wars.
Right. Okay.
You know, and that in itself is a form of motivation, isn't it? Fear is a great motivator.
Lightning. Yeah.
Lightning from your hands and just having a creepy old face. It looks like maybe you've tried to put lipstick on but failed at it miserably. It's you know, I think that can motivate people as well. Maybe people come into work and they'll be like, fuck, this guy doesn't know how to put on lipstick, but I do, and I'm going to make an effort today.
Yeah. Some people would really. Different things motivate different people differently.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they
Yeah.
say.
I'm motivated by granny lipstick, you know, like when a granny puts on her lipstick and misses her lips completely. It's just sort of like on her face, around her mouth, rather than like on her lips.
They're usually not too bad, but right. Anyway, let's move on. Number 3, my plastic surgery has gone wrong, and I need to go and get it fixed. That seems like
Whoa.
a fairly unlikely excuse.
Well, you say that, but in this day and age, I mean, with all the millennials out there and their plastic surgery and stuff,
That's true.
I mean, come on, you know.
What do you think
It's probably-
about plastic
Probably
surgery?
happens more than you think.
Because I think that people who have plastic surgery end up all looking the same. It's that plastic surgery face, right?
Yeah, it's that stretched face look, isn't it?
Yeah, and that
They
stretched
just look all
face that
stretched out.
instantly makes you look like either a lizard or,
Yeah.
you know, a very fixed age of creepy plastic
Lizard.
surgery person age. So you know
Yeah.
they're not going to be young usually,
No.
unless they say, "Oh, I was badly burned" or something.
It's a bit of a shame when some people do it as well, because some people have aged well and would look all right without it, but you can tell that they've still had it done anyway for whatever reason, and it's
Yeah.
like, why did you do that?
I'd say, "Oh, I didn't have much then. I just had a little pinch," and it's like, well.
Well, that little pinch now has made you look like a clown. Maybe we can call you Pinchy.
Pinchy the clown.
Pinchy the clown.
Yeah.
You know, it's like sometimes it's a bit of a shame, you know, like I find that it's definitely more so women than men. It's very rare that you see a man with like excessive cosmetic surgery, isn't it?
Let's give it a good example of a woman who has aged really well, okay?
Yeah.
And doesn't need plastic surgery. Have you got
Liz
got one?
Hurley.
Liz Hurley. Do
Uh-huh.
you know how old she is?
Oh man, I don't even care.
She is 50. So
Whoa.
she's not really very old. What
She-
about Jessica
50's
Lange?
kind of old though.
Jessica
I mean,
Lange
50's wrinkle
is
territory.
66.
Who?
Jessica Lange from
Jessica Lansbury?
Jessica
Murder, She
Lange
Wrote?
from
The fuck?
American Horror Story.
What the hell's your problem, Lewis?
Have you seen that? I don't.
Jessica Lansbury.
I think you're thinking of Angela Lansbury. That's who you're thinking of.
I am.
She's very dead.
Isn't her name Jessica in Murder, She Wrote, though?
Oh no, she's not dead. Angela Lansbury.
she's
is-
not dead.
Angela Lansbury is still alive.
She's still going. Betting on
90.
broomsticks, motherfucker.
She's 90. Well, she's probably.
She's 90. Fuck.
There's a lot of celebrities who are pretty old, actually.
Yeah. Most of them are dying this year as well.
Yeah. We're
Fuck.
just gonna. Well, we know. I'm not gonna say we know more, but there are more.
We know of more upcoming deaths.
No, that we know of more celebrities. Right.
Yeah,
this is
we
the
do.
thing. There are more.
Yeah.
We're exposed to, because of the internet and things like this. We are exposed to a larger pool of celebrities than we used
True.
to be.
True.
And so therefore, there will be more regular tragedies. Although I think, I don't know. So yeah, I think that women sometimes age very gracefully indeed.
Yeah.
And obviously for
Some.
you that would be.
I think Liz Hurley has
Liz Hurley.
aged phenomenally. Like, she
Okay.
still looks like she's 20.
I'm not convinced she's not had anything done though. You
Oh,
you
I don't
think
know.
she's had
Even if
anything
she has
done?
those, I think it's subtle. Like, it doesn't look too bad.
Oh, it looks like she's had some stuff done, like injections of stuff to get rid of wrinkles
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, a bit of the old Botox or something.
A bit of the old this and that.
Or
I don't know if she has.
Maybe
you know.
a little.
I don't know if she's.
Nip tuck.
Maybe she has, but
I don't know. I'd
Maybe
like
she
to have
hasn't.
a good example of some old Maggie Smith. There you go. She looks great.
Who?
Maggie Smith. She's 81.
I don't know who that is.
You know Maggie Smith. Oh, for God's sakes! Just
Is that one from The Walking Dead?
no.
No,
Just
That's not
ask.
Maggie Smith?
Ask your dad.
my dad. I mean, my dad's not British though. Is it a British woman that only British people would know about?
I guess.
A British woman for British men only?
Oh,
That sounds like it
Judi
could be a
Dench.
James Bond movie.
She's in James Bond. She's 81.
For British men
Judi
only.
Dench. And
Yeah.
well, I don't think she's ever had anything done.
No,
but
I
I'm
don't
glad
think she has
because
either, actually.
because sort of they just turn into a lizard and it's very spooky. You know.
Yeah, but lizards have feelings too, and they need lovers as well, Lewis.
Yeah, maybe they're trying
Could
to
you
look
love
more
a
like
lizard?
the royal family. They're all
Make
lizards.
2016 the year that you finally love a lizard.
Love a lizard. Yeah. Okay.
Lizard love.
I'll think about it. This is-
Lizard love is driving me mad. It's making me crazy. Huh. Lizard. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
next
I'm like zoning out.
the
a bit.
next common reason for taking the next odd reason that someone's given for taking the day off. I thought it was a bank holiday today, and I'm 500 miles away.
Fuck that. That does not work. I mean, that is bullshit.
Well, I mean, it's an excuse, but it sounds like a legitimate excuse. Like, oh, I thought it was a bank holiday today. Oh, that's next week. Oh, right. You know, it sounds like some excuse. It sounds like an easily made excuse. Is all I'm saying. I'm not giving them.
I think
benefit
that's
of
bullshit.
that,
I don't think
but,
that
yeah.
ever hold up in a court of law, for example.
No.
Like, I think maybe like for alibi purposes, you could be like, I was locked in my bathroom, and here my dad can testify to that because he spent 3 hours trying to get me out. Yeah, but the bank holiday thing, I don't think would work.
Okay, and here's the last excuse. I missed my stop on the train this morning, and
Yeah.
now I can't get off it until London. That is from a worker in Glasgow.
That is fucking bullshit too. I don't think that would work at all.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because you'd just get off like at the next stop, wouldn't you?
That's
like,
right.
You wouldn't have to go straight to London. I mean, that's
No.
stupid.
There's
That's
trains
dumb.
every half an hour each way.
You
so
need to
just
think
get
up a
off,
better excuse.
Get on
than
the
that.
other way. I have fallen asleep on buses and trains before and gone to the end of the line and ended up.
Fuck.
a
One time I
long
fell
way.
asleep on the bus. I had an exam at school. Fell asleep on the bus, and I woke up, and I was like at the other end of the city, and I was late for my exam, and I was like, oh shit. It's not actually a really interesting story though, because in the end, I just got to the exam a little bit late. They let me sit it, and I passed.
Wow. One time
Yeah.
I woke up in Crewe, in Wales. Well, I
Oh,
think
right.
it's in Wales, is it? It might not be in Wales. Honestly, I don't
Okay.
even know where it is. I
All
woke
right.
up in Crewe. It was
You
at
woke
the
up
end
in
of the
Crewe.
railway. I was
Were
like,
you wearing
"Fuck."
pants?
I was still partially clothed. Yeah, I think it was pants. Maybe a dress. I don't know what I was wearing at the weekend. It was crazy. It was a crazy
It was
time.
one of the craziest weekends you've ever had. And
Yeah.
You woke up in Wales.
I still don't know where it is. It might not
Yeah,
be. I
that's
think it's on the
nuts.
Welsh border somewhere, but it actually might not be in Wales.
At first, I thought you said Peru, and that's why I was
Holy
like, whoa,
shit!
that's nuts. How the hell?
I
You
was.
would've had
It
to
was me
take,
and
like,
Paddington Bear. We were on a wild fucking stag.
Too
do.
many marmalade sandwiches, and fucking one thing led to another.
sugar crash.
Next thing you know, we're in deepest, darkest Peru.
That's right.
Shit, that's crazy.
Good times.
Yeah.
We go way
Anyway,
back.
well, we will be back next time for more of this Paddington Bear chat, where we will likely talk about maybe iOS games again, because I hadn't quite finished.
Oh, okay.
I
tried
wanted to
move us
tell you
off
about
that
this other
because it
game that I was
uh,
playing as well, which
so
was like
exciting.
my secondary game.
All right.
Never got around to that.
I can't wait.
Rudely interrupted by your reasons for pulling a sick at work.
Okay,
All right.
let's do it.
Well, stay frosty and much love, peace, and tranquility. Goodbye.
Goodbye.